Behaving like chickens in a basket. Remember who you are. You are weak tricks, undefeated. We will win.
The men are unsure, Legate. Especially now that Aquilinus left us. Many are having second thoughts.
No one will come after you. But know you will die as cowards.
We must be quick and deadly. The Legion must move in and take control of the city.
Disbanded, as Wictrix was meant to be. What we've done breaks with old tradition.
He's not the only problem. We'll need to control public opinion. Eliminating the dictator will not be enough. We must take care of the Pontifex Maximus as well. As the religious leader of Rome, he has the power to mobilize people against us. Only him and the Vestal Virgins are allowed to enter the inner sanctum. But old traditions didn't stop us from bringing Wheatrix across the Rubicon, so...
We can be very convincing.
It's a good plan. Once Cotta is out of the way, there is no need to worry about the opposition he might drum up against us.
Once we're ready, we'll need to secure the Senate with overwhelming force and neutralize Vitellius Lurco. Agreed. This will never be over as long as he is at large.
It is very likely that the Senate will be full of senators. Vitellius Lurco might use them to shield himself. Keep in mind, we may also encounter ordinary citizens trying to protect the Senate against our assault. Careful. Not all who side with your foe are truly against you.
I believe there's not much else to discuss. The longer we wait, the more we risk failure.
I believe there's only one way to find out.
As you command.
I should have expected this, you arrogant bastard of a fallen family. What about all the things you have done? Are you willing to burn down the Republic? The only threat Rome needs saving from at present is yourself. All this bloodshed. And for what? Then I will gladly shed mine to preserve that greatness. Let's finish this.
What a fool. We only came to arrest him, and he made us do this.
He died well, although his death was unnecessary and fruitless. It is too late for doubt. We should return to the villa. Hopefully the other team has managed to get the city under control.
With the Pontifex Maximus out of the picture, our legion has been able to enter the Pomerium. Wheatrix now controls all roads leading into and out of Rome.
We should slow down and think. Haste will be our enemy now.
The city is still not under our complete control. As the current consul, Lurco remains a formidable threat. You are thinking like a military commander. That is what you do so well. But this fight is for the soul of Rome, not just her body.
There are many important men now trapped in this city, with good reason to move against us. Politically, or even militarily. Let's hear some names. He's a shifty one. There's no knowing where he might be.
I'm told he hides in the Campus Martius. Perhaps we can pay a visit and rid ourselves of him for good.
It seems like Corvinus would prefer to be on the winning side. That we can use to our advantage. He commands no less than 4 legions in Hispania. If he somehow finds a way to bring word to them...
We need to take him out.
Or win him over.
If possible. Are you kidding? There's no way Cato will support you after what we've done.
Then we must take them out as well.
Let us not rule out any alternatives to violence just yet. Given a compelling argument, we may sway the senators to join our side.
We don't have much time. We'll have to split up.
You are needed here, Legate. Our true quarry awaits us at the Senate. We have preparations to make.
We should think carefully about who we send where. We may yet be able to solve this situation without bloodshed. If that is what you wish, I will do my utmost.
I have been looking forward to ending him.
I will bend Cato to our will.
I agree. Our mission is not to keep them alive. We control the peripheries of the city, but the inner districts are still putting up stiff resistance. Clearing a path to the Senate may prove very difficult. Valete, may Fortuna be on your side.
Personal accountant, physician, and administrator of legatus...
I know, Cineros. There are times one's reputation precedes oneself. Judging by what's happening to the city as of this moment, I guess it's either to kill me or to enlist my aid. Let us listen to your words, then, hoping they won't fail you. Let us make one thing clear. You have created this conflict. I am merely watching things unfold as of now. My mind is not made up yet. In politics, everyone thinks of their own profits first. Why should I join you instead of him? Very well. Tell your Dominus I will remain on the sidelines. You have my word.
Bestia Tabat, what is the meaning of this? Did your Dominus send you to kill me?
Do not antagonize him. We may still survive. Of those options, I'd say we choose yield. That one seems better for our health.
Charming and admirable, in a morbid sort of way. Get behind me, Cicero. This will get ugly.
And how do you imagine you'll do that? Considering the famous stubbornness of my friend here.
Well, this is hardly the time to mock me. Our lives are at stake.
I know. I'm just interested in whatever argument this man would like to put forward. Go ahead, Bestia. Tell us why we should support you.
And I assume that because you're going to win, you have the right to violate our laws? If that's the case, I choose to be judged by combat, and not under your tyrannical regime. There is nothing proper about what you are doing, Gladiator. But do try to kill me properly.
I need support!
Not that I need any help, but...
You're missing the fight!
was all too easy. You
Cowards!
Perhaps I need someone to help me here.
Let us crush them together! I'll kill you all!
These people are so weak.
Push through the pain for Rome.
Come on! We only have one left! You never get me!
How did you get past the guards? I had archers and lookouts everywhere.
Enough!
I'll hold this angle. Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
There's just one more left.
The hour of reckoning is at hand. A grim task awaits us.
It's time to formally declare martial law. Not every citizen will take kindly to that, I know I wouldn't. So let's make sure we control the market when the news is read. Unlikely. Formulating a plan takes time, a resource we have so far denied them.
Many of the senators who still oppose us employ gladiators for their own protection, and other less moral purposes. Of course, they all have their own lictors as well.
Depends on how fearful they are. The more cautious among them will hold their people back, to defend their own villas or to fortify the Senate.
There's more. We've received reports that individual men from Legio Ferrata have taken up arms against us. We believe they have retrieved their equipment from the Gallic War.
Indeed. Ferrata are thugs and farmers, not career soldiers like us.
They have been to war, just like us. That counts for a lot. We also don't know anything about their numbers.
Let's just say there were some dissenting voices. No one will hear those voices again.
It's a revolution. As I understand, these things rarely happen without some bloodshed.
A declaration of martial law is just so many words. It means nothing unless we speak from the very heart of Rome. We need to be at the Senate.
The consul is holed up at the Senate with his remaining supporters. It may be the most heavily defended building in the world at this point. But you're right, Sirway. That's where we must go. To the best of our ability, we're trying. But to be honest, Legio Victrix is not used to this kind of combat. The Forum Romanum and the rest of the Capitolium is still contested. Only those few who have taken up arms for Lurco of their own initiative. Unlike Legio Victrix, they were disbanded as per tradition. It would be very difficult for Lurco to quickly muster his forces.
I would really think thrice before underestimating that man, Prima. Easier said than done. Then she would have fallen long ago. I see your point.
The Forum is heavily fortified indeed. Our Legionari are trying to keep the Capitolium secure, but the consul called upon the citizens of Rome.
They are eager to defend their republic, with their lives, if necessary.
That seems like a dangerous generalization. In their eyes, we're nothing but bandits now. We must make our declaration of martial law near the Senate.
Even the few stragglers who took up arms again on their own initiative could scuttle our plans. But since we control the access routes, we can funnel them to a specific position.
Where a dedicated group of defenders can shut the trap and kill them all. A sound plan. If we can spare another group for the protection of the newsreader.
The most difficult task will be the main assault. You must fight your way through all their defenses to reach the Senate. Today, we will fight to the death. Tomorrow, they will sing about us. All right. Time is of the essence. No more talk. You have all heard the legatus. Prepare for the final push.
Good people of Rome, martial law is in effect for the safety of all citizens. Groups of more than 3 men shall not congregate in public spaces. A curfew is in effect. Any person found on the streets after dark will be subject to summary judgment.
That's preposterous. Who is making these decrees?
Long live the legatus of Legio Victrix.
I'm a citizen of Rome. We have rights. Down with you and your legatus.
Vitellius Lorco is consul, not you. Your decrees are worthless.
Seeking only peace and the unnecessary shedding of Roman blood, Webius Vitellius Lurco has been publicly implored to accept truce and lay down his arms.
Take your truce and stick it up your ass! Let's show them how we feel about their curfew. Who's with me?
Oh no. Form up! Protect the newsreader! That's right! Please protect the newsreader!
You're nothing but common bandits! Spartan!
Those Legionari! Those are Ferrata's colours! Lurko's men are here! I bet if we kill enough of them, the crowd will disperse. You're right. We may not even need to kill the citizens.
Seems like the other team has things under control.
We can slip in here, through the alley. There's more cover that way.
Our catapults will make short work of those barricades on the corner. Save your arrows until you see the whites in their eyes! Formation! Romo Invicta!
Legatus!
You maniac! Watch what you're doing!
they come to us.
Get them down from there!
Get out of the streets! It's not safe! My boss, help me! Hold still, my unit. If anyone moves, they get an arrow. Mars, take you all! You'll feel my wrath if I ever get up.
Not get bogged down fighting these people. We have to get to the Senate.
Follow me for Rome! Stay in cover and wait for the enemy.
Never thought this would happen here. Someone help me!
You'll be fine. The enemy! Attack! For Rome! Who's there? Get away from me! Cover your angles! They will not take us by surprise!
They're killing everyone! By Jupiter! you useless mules! Let us crush them together!
The enemy.
Do it! All the gods run to the Temple of Saturn! That's it! The mob is...
I've got this direction covered. Save your arrows until you see the whites in their eyes.
My strength is leaving me!
I'm ready to loose as soon as I see...
Mars! Help me!
You'll be fine. Come on. Into the fray once more. On me! Wait here until they come to us.
Death is catching up. You would never kill me! Mars! It's too much! We're losing! We're surrounded! They're everywhere!
Me, and I shall vanquish our enemies.
Are you hurt? This is all too easy.
From me! We're surrounded! They're everywhere! Pull back! We're all gonna die! Who's there? Get away from me! Keep your head cool, or I'll lay you out myself! It's too much! We're losing! I've got this direction covered.
You shall regret that!
If anyone moves, they get an arrow.
The path is clear. The Forum Romanum is ours for the taking.
Lurko awaits us ahead. Are you ready? This is the moment we've been working towards for so long. You'd better be ready. Come on.
Respect the sanctity of the Senate. Leave now or you will regret it.
To Tartarus with this! I didn't expect armed soldiers! I'm getting out of here!
You do that. I'll take care of this. We've been waiting for you. I hoped you wouldn't come. Foolishly, perhaps. As you can see, you'll have to cut through a whole lot more good citizens of Rome than just me. I'm far from alone in opposing you. You used to be about that. I'm grateful for what you did for her and our daughter. But it's a fine line between fighting for the people and using them for your own gain. What difference does it make to them whether they're ruled by one tyrant or another? I will not choose the least bad of two terrible options. Perhaps you're right. I I don't know anymore.
His confidence is wavering. Keep pushing him. I think he can be convinced.
Xeneros is a Servus. He will go where you tell him to go.
Nothing has ever prevented me from leaving, Centurio. I am here because stopping Lurko is the only way to save Rome from tyranny.
I am sorry, old man. Perhaps I have misjudged. I just don't understand how you can willingly take part in this mayhem.
Don't let his silver tongue talk you into abandoning your principles, Centurio. Remember who you are, what you stand for. We will defend the Republic together.
The Republic? You killed some great men to get control of this city. Cato, Cicero, yet you left Pompeius alive. No politicians and lawyers to get in your way, only generals, military allies. Is that right? They were the most ardent defenders of the Republic as it should be. Shame. They might have been a moderating force against despotism. Very well. I shall fight with you. But know this. The moment you turn into a tyrant, I will be the first to stop you.
Never trust a traitor, my father used to say. This will not change anything, you know. Just give up. I will let your friends go, and grant you a merciful death. No one is laughing. You think you can murder a consul in cold blood and get away with it? They will crucify you. Surely this can't be your plan. Not even you can be this reckless. Nothing you do here will change a thing. Even if I die, you lose. At least you'd save the honor and standing of your family, and not be branded a traitor in the annals of history. I suppose you think that honor will be yours. A true king is a servant of his people. You are a servant to your vengeance. That's the only reason you're here.
You were on our side! Stand down. Just drop your weapons and leave. Nobody other than Lurko needs to be hurt.
Didn't see that coming, huh? Didn't see that coming, huh? Was that as painful as it looked?
There was no glory in this battle.
Maybe we have gone too far.
History will not judge us kindly for this. Come on, let's deal with that son of a dog.
Can you not hear the angry mob outside? Can you hear the cries of the helpless that you swore to protect? When will you understand that everything you fought for... What is happening?
The roof is falling. Seek cover!
The fury of the gods.
Is everyone all right?
We're all fine, but not everyone in here was so lucky.
We have to get out of here.
Through the fire, then. To kill the tyrant.
You madman! Will nothing make you see reason? Come then. Claim your vengeance.
Take care of me, and I shall slay many of your foes.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
Is everyone all right?
We're all fine, but not everyone in here was so lucky. We're all fine, but not everyone in here was so lucky.
You madman! Will nothing make you see reason? Come then. Claim your vengeance.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
of the world is at stake. Rome is a beacon of light in a vast dark sea of barbarism.
Your arrogance is boundless. You have visited the lands outside Rome, yet you have never truly experienced them.
Form up! Follow me for Rome!
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them. I'm covering this area.
It's too much! We're losing!
Does this hurt? Good, that means you're fine.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them. Ah! Come on! Know when to quit! Ah!
I can't hold them off!
There will always be more obstacles for me to conquer, and I will conquer them.
Ready to loose as soon as I see them.
Still standing. Impressive.
Can someone get this for me?
We are paid to fight.
I am the best hope for this republic. Without my efforts, you will succumb to sectarianism and corruption.
Such problems are endemic to all attempts at democracy, but they can and will be conquered. Without you.
Rise and know your strength.
Ah! Didn't see that coming, huh?
common greed! Everything I did was for Rome!
Retreat!
You've been dreaming of this since the day your father died.
By Jupiter's beard! When will you finally understand it never was about you or your sad excuse for a family? I had plans. Great plans for Rome. The Republic is crumbling, but the establishment always hates the revolutionary. Your father was a spy, a tool of the state. He fought for the status quo. I was forced to eliminate him to save Rome. Maybe. What's clear is that somebody must take charge. The point was never becoming the king. It was that Rome needed a king in the first place. Someone who could cut through the endless dogshit coming out of the Senate. The blatant tribalism, the spiteful self-sabotage, the bribery and greed. We need someone who is willing and able to make difficult and unpopular decisions. Clearly. And then what? Will you parade me through the streets in your triumph? Unlike you, I have dignitas. I am a consul of Rome. I shall not die like a filthy barbarian. I shall die like a true Roman. It seems the park I intended my role to be in molding the first emperor of Rome. When I am dead, your reign will begin.
It's finally over. It almost seems unreal. The beginning of what?
You have violated every single rule we set out to protect in the first place. You have killed Romans. Senators, even.
Kaiso was right. You do sound like Lurko.
We must submit ourselves to the judgment of the Senate, as we discussed. Only then can we begin to undo some of the damage we have caused.
That will only lead to execution.
But... Magister... Surely morals dictate that he should surrender. Doing anything else would be immoral, and thus make him a lesser man.
He is like my own child. He would be a lesser man, but a man who is alive.
I'm talking about all of us, not just our leader.
Well, I certainly do not want to be executed.
May I remind you what you have just said about the expected behavior of a moral individual?
I don't consider myself a particularly moral man yet.
I don't care about the philosophy of it. If you stay here, more people will die and the chaos will never end. We don't have to turn ourselves in if you're afraid of the consequences. I'm sure Cleopatra will protect you if you flee to Egypt. Please don't do this. I love you, but surely we did not stop a would-be king only to replace him with another.
My debt to you is repaid. I certainly don't owe you any support if you try to overthrow the Republic. It's clear there is no changing your mind. Perhaps this was your goal all along. Well then, this is goodbye.
I love you. If you truly believe this is the right thing to do, then I stand by you.
Good. Your love is stronger than all this.
So it was that the Republic of Rome, which had long rested on an unsteady foundation, was finally torn to the ground. From the rubble rose a new, strong empire. Though the institution of the Senate was maintained for centuries to come, all power was stripped from it and granted almost in full to the new ruler of Rome. From lost scion to legionarius to legatus, and finally to emperor. The first citizen of Rome had broken with all traditions and betrayed the faith of many during his meteoric rise to power. But as much as those who once held power now loathed their new ruler, he was greatly beloved by the people of Rome, for whom life universally improved under his rule. As he built Rome up from a regional power to an empire spanning the continent, he came to be revered almost like a god. Old Cineros, the emperor's most beloved servus. Though he was free, he would not leave the side of his dominus until the day he died. He lived many more years in luxury and leisure, with access to the finest works of philosophy and visited by great scholars from near and far. Freed of his domestic duties, he even found the time to author a great work of his own, a treatise on the topic of regret and forgiveness. Though its contents are lost to time, we must imagine that its completion brought him great satisfaction. Caeso left Rome with Lucia and their daughter. They traveled to Africa, as Caeso remembered the warm nights and the lush Nile delta fondly. Here they found a place to settle and made a peaceful home for their family. Though their relationship was distant at first, their devotion to their child drew them together, and their affection for each other grew stronger through the years. To his surprise, Caeso took well to fatherhood, and soon he and Lucia had many more children. Callida's second marriage turned out considerably better than her first. With her beloved husband committed to letting her live her best life, she was happy to settle down by his side, supporting him in his endeavors as he supported her. Callida was happy to find that it was possible to be a wife and a mother without giving up the things she loved. She taught their children archery and horseback riding, and nobody ever again looked down on her for her unwomanly pursuits. Bestia stayed by the side of the Emperor of Rome, becoming the leader of a new imperial guard. Uncompromisingly loyal, he was an enforcer as much as he was a protector, and eventually he became one of the most feared men in the Empire. As soon as things had quieted down, Bestia traveled to Africa once more to look for his sister. He did find her and bring her home, and she lived happily there for the rest of her life. Although Deianira's story was cut short, she met her end on her own terms. The Amazon warrior went to her execution with stoic resolve, and was buried in an unmarked grave on the outskirts of Rome. We may never know what awaited her in the afterlife, but at least she could enter it with the knowledge that she had avenged her sister's death. It would be a lovely thought to hope that they are together again in the House of Song. Claudiana lived for many more years. She had many friends in Rome, and her life was peaceful and comfortable until her final days. On her deathbed, she revealed that she had once been very close indeed with Lucullus, and that indeed the true family name of her children was Liciniia. Pompeius left Rome and returned to Hispania. There he became the focal point of an effort to wrest Rome once more away from its new ruler, with an eye to restoring the lost republic. The great general and his supporters raised 10 legions and marched upon Rome, where they were destroyed in a humiliating defeat. Pompeius then fled to Egypt, where he was murdered by an unknown party upon his arrival. Defeated once more by Rome, Mithridates escaped to the lands north of the Black Sea in the hope that he could raise a new army. But the locals soon rebelled against his rule. Incapable of taking his own life by poison, in the end, Mithridates died by the sword of his bodyguard. With Zenobia in charge of Musia, it became once more a peaceful part of the Roman province of Asia Minor. With her focus on trade and strong ties to the neighboring regions, her people enjoyed a period of great prosperity. Without the leadership of Damianos, the rebellion of his gladiators soon spiraled out of control, beginning what became known as the Servile War. Escaped slaves terrorized the Roman citizens throughout Thracia until the wealthy senator Crassus brutally defeated them and crucified thousands along the road towards Rome. Lunia's death sent Nazarmanes spiraling into a fractious conflict as greedy elders from minor tribes attempted to fill the void her passing had left behind. Though Queen Cleopatra attempted to bring the region under control, her attentions were too divided, the conflict too great for her to manage. Rome was forced to send more legions to enforce peace and stability with an iron fist. Though Africa Proconsularis eventually saw peace again, the traditions and culture of the Berber population were lost forever. Queen Cleopatra Philopator was, from the day of her coronation, a greatly beloved queen of Egypt. Revered and admired by the population, she spent many of her days traveling up and down the Nile to visit her subjects and address their troubles and concerns. Under her rule, Egypt remained a powerful and prosperous nation and a strong ally of Rome. The fruits of the Nile flowed freely to the people of the Republic. After traveling all across Africa for many years, going wherever her instincts took her, Rhea eventually returned to Memphis and to the service of Tener at the Temple of Ubasti. When her mentor passed away, Rhea naturally assumed the mantle as High Priestess of the Cat Goddess. Though the old faith was dwindling, she was greatly beloved by many, and her temple prospered, always home to many, many, many cats. Without Diwytirchus nor Dumnorix to rule them, the Aedui never again rose to prominence in Gallia. Soon their lands were swallowed up by Rome, and their culture was forgotten. The defeat and death of Vercingetorix had reduced the once mighty Awerni tribe to a myriad bickering chieftains. Without his vision, his charisma, and his resolve, there was no unifying figure to rally around, and no way for Gallia to resist their slow but inevitable assimilation into Rome. Perhaps if Vercingetorix had lived, some of their culture or religion might have survived in some form. But surely they must be grateful that civilization at last was brought to their lands. In this work, I have done my best to recount the history of this fascinating period, truthfully and accurately. As I have scoured the sources and spoken to many who claimed to have heard the story from someone who was there at the time, one thing that has stood out to me is the pivotal moments along the way where our story could have turned out very differently. Could the Republic have continued without an emperor? I believe so, if the legatus had been willing to make the necessary sacrifices. But it is clear that the personal cost would have been great, as would the risk to the highly troubled Republic in the absence of leadership. In many ways, Rome was already an empire in want of an emperor. One should always take care when second-guessing historical figures with the benefit of hindsight. Here in the present, there will never truly be a way for you to know how you might have acted if you had lived in the past. Nor can you ever be certain how history will remember you.